Oh man, I have another good video for you guys.
Really?
You know, I feel like AI is the big trending technology right now. I've been using it since November of 2022.
You got it, dude.
And all you hear about in 2023 is AI. You see big companies like Google coming out with their own version of it, Microsoft, Apple coming out with another one. There's so many different AI tools that exist out there. And what I want to do in this video is I want for you to have a good understanding of what AI tools that exist out there that you should be using.
Wow.
Because if you're not using AI tools to make more money for yourself,
Get money.
to become more efficient, then you're going to be left behind. It is the latest and greatest trend, and I believe that it is here to stay. In my opinion, it is here to stay. So in this video today, I'm going to give you my top 5 AI tools, or the top AI tools that you should know in 2023. And I'm going to unveil, you know, some of these tools and how they are game changing so that you can begin to use them for whatever it is that you need to use them for. Hey guys, I'm Antoine Wade and I run the Black Heights channel. So if you like this sort of content, make sure that you hit that like button. And if you are a new subscriber to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more dope content. Now let's get to the video. And guys, I'm going to start at number 5 and work my way down to number 1. And coming in at number 5, if you want to create content faster and more easily, then you want to be using Google Bard. Now, what is Google Bard? Google Bard is a large language model chatbot that is developed by Google. And it can generate text and translate languages and write all kinds of different creative content. I use it to take complex topics and to make it a lot simpler for me to digest. It can also be used to answer your questions in an informative way. And Google Bard is very similar to ChatGPT, but it is trained on a larger data set and can therefore generate more comprehensive and informative responses. I mean, think about like ChatGPT that came out, right? Well, Google Bard is based on the Google data that has been out there for talking about like a lot of years, because Google has been around for a lot of years and has a lot of information. So their chatbot has a larger data set and it's supposed to be better than ChatGPT. And you can think about Google Bard like a personal assistant. And this personal assistant can help you with basically all of your writing needs. If somebody sends you a crazy text message on political views and you don't understand what they're trying to say, you can throw that into Google Bard and try to have it translate it for you so that you can make sense of what your person is trying to say in the text message, right? So it can be a personal assistant that can help you with all your writing needs, but also for it to give you more information or take complex topics and make it a lot more simpler for you. And many of you guys don't know, but Google Bard was officially released in February of 2023. Now, I've been using it since April of 2023. First AI tool that I actually started to use is ChatGPT, which is something that I'm going to be talking about a little bit later in this video. And the cool thing about using AI tools is that you don't really need any prior skills at all. So to use Google Bard, you don't need any prior skills to use it, right? Basically, all you have to do is have basic knowledge of writing and grammar. That's all you need. And to get started with Google Bard, all you have to do is go to the Google Bard site and sign up for a free trial. And once you have signed up, you can start to use Google Bard by typing your query into the search bar. It's very similar to just going to Google and typing in information there, and it's going to return you information back. Now, what are some of the pros and cons of Google Bard? Let's start with some of the pros. The pros is that it can generate text, it can translate languages, and it can do some creative writing for you. And it can also answer your questions. And me personally, I think it's easy to use and there's no prior skills that you need in order for you to use it. And not only that, Google Bard is actually free. Let's talk about the cons. The cons is the fact that it's still under development, which means that it's not perfect, guys. It's not perfect. So it can sometimes generate text that doesn't have the appropriate grammar. And sometimes some of the messages that it gives you doesn't make sense. So, you know, that's the cons that I've seen, but very few right? I like Google Bard. I've been using it quite a bit ever since it came out, and I think it's absolutely a fantastic tool. Now we are on to number 4, guys. And if you are looking for a way to track your screen time and your productivity, which is something that we should be doing, it's kind of like, you know, when you're on your phone and you want to see how much hours you're spending on Netflix, YouTube, and Instagram, that information is very similar to what this AI tool does. And in a world where every click and keystroke we make leaves a trace, Site.io offers a revolutionary way to document and retrace our digital footsteps. So that is what Site.io actually is. Site.io is number 4, guys, and Site is basically a visual searchable timeline of your screen time, and it uses AI to automatically record and store everything that you do on your computer so you can easily track your productivity and identify areas where you can improve. Think about it this way, right? If you are somebody who is a content creator and you do it full time, right? There's times where you're creating content, and there's also times that you're actually searching a web. So if you are not very productive, or you don't think you're very productive, you can use something like Site to determine how productive you are, right? Because it's going to track exactly what you do. And you can think about Site as a photographic memory, right? Or your computer. It will allow for you to step back in time and see exactly what was done on your computer at any point in time. It actually will translate and try and create a scribe for you as well too. And you don't need a lot of skills in order for you to use something like Site, right? Use minimum technical skills that's required in order for you to use it. I mean, like, basically all you need is computer literacy skills, and you can just use it. And the cool thing about it is actually free. And to get started using Site, it's pretty simple. Just access the Site platform, install the application, and let it run in the background. And the AI takes care of the rest, silently documenting your computer interactions. Now let's talk about some of the pros and cons of using Site. Well, the pros is that it tracks your screen time and your productivity, and it can help you identify areas where you can improve, which is something that we need to use from time to time. And a con is that the user interface isn't as friendly as other AI tools like Google Bard and stuff like that. So it does require some minimal technical skills, but very little, just computer literacy. And at number 3, guys, if you are tired of sitting through long-winded videos like my live streams, or that nugget or those nuggets of wisdom, then brace yourself for a game changer, guys. I'm talking about a game changer. There's a lot of content creators that are out there right now that just create long forms of content, but you have to sift through it in order for you to get the nuggets of wisdom that you want. You don't want all of that information. Well, this AI tool is for you. And in a world where time is the ultimate luxury, the quest to condense knowledge is paramount, guys. And I'm talking about using a tool like Summarize Text. Summarize Text has emerged as a beacon of efficiency, revolutionizing how we absorb information from video content. And let me explain in simpler words. Summarize Text is an instant summarizer of YouTube videos, so it can generate a brief summary of any YouTube video, so you can quickly get the main points without having to watch the entire video. And you can think about Summarize.tech as your personal video summarizer, just like how a book summary provides a condensed version of a book. Summarize.tech provides a condensed version of a video, and you don't need any specific skills to use Summarize.tech. It is designed to be user-friendly and accessible to anyone who wants to get quick video summaries. And to get started, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is access the Summarize.tech platform, input the link to the video that you want summarized, and witness basically the magic happens as it delivers a concise overview of the video content. Now let's talk about some of the pros and cons of Summarize.tech. The pros is it helps you create more efficiency, so it saves you time, and it can do content scanning, and there's a variety of use cases that it can be used for. Cons, on the other hand, is that there's context limitation, and there may be some subjectivity on the interpretation of what the video really is trying to convey. Coming at number 2 is my first AI tool, my first AI chatbot, right? Have you ever witnessed how an AI chatbot can save you time? Well, I witnessed it in 2022. And in today's digital age, communication is absolutely everything. It is absolutely critical for everything that you do. But what if you could have an AI sidekick to assist you with crafting compelling messages, helping you to create contracts, helping you to rewrite resumes and generate content, or just having a casual chatbot, that's where ChatGPT comes in. And ChatGPT is basically a large language model chatbot developed by OpenAI. And it can generate text and translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, and answer your questions in an informative way. Very similar to Google Bard, came out before Google Bard, and it was the first one on the market that actually people started to use. And I've been telling people about ChatGPT just about every single day because I use it just about every single day for just about everything that I do. You can think about ChatGPT as your linguistic Swiss Army knife. It's like having a chatty friend who's always wanting an encyclopedia, or a creative writer, an idea generator, all rolled into one. I use it to create Instagram topics and decipher different posts that I want to put on Facebook and all sorts of stuff in the business world today. And with ChatGPT, there's no skills that you need to have in order for you to use it. So there's no programming or technical expertise required to use it. All you need is basically writing, the ability to write and put your curiosity into a text box. If you can do that, then you can use ChatGPT. And to get started, it's simply a breeze. All you have to do is access the ChatGPT platform, type in your queries, prompts, or topics, and watch AI juggle the words and craft thoughtful responses for you. Now let's talk about some of the pros and cons of ChatGPT. Let's start with the pros first. Well, the pros is that it's instantaneous and it's provides versatile responses for various topics with the opportunity for continuous learning so that you can understand and it understands your style better. And some of the cons is that it can produce long-winded responses sometimes. So that means that you have to be specific on what you're asking it. And sometimes I would say it lacks human empathy. We are finally on number one. Just imagine having an AI-powered genie that not only answers your questions, but presents you with comprehensive, well-researched answers. And in a world of endless information, finding accurate and concise answers can be like searching for a needle in the haystack. But with Perplexity AI, that's the tool that we're talking about right now, that haystack becomes neatly organized and it will provide you insightful answers. And let me explain what Perplexity AI is. It's basically a supercharged AI search tool that gives you the actual answer you're looking for with references. It's a great way to find accurate, up-to-date information on just about any topic. And you could think about Perplexity AI as your personal librarian in a big, large library on the internet. It's like having a scholarly assistant who can meticulously scour countless sources and hand you the curated collection of the best answers possible. And using it is very easy. To get started, all you have to do is access the AI platform and input your query and watch it generate detailed answers that draw from various credible sources. Now let's talk about some of the pros and cons of Perplexity AI. Well, the pros are that it provides comprehensive answers and it is time-saving in research and it does have credible sources. And the only con that I've seen is that it has limited context on what you may be feeding it or what it may be getting. But other than that, there's not very many cons to it. So there you have it, folks. The top 5 AI tools that you should be using today. And I'm gonna tell you like this, guys, you should be using these because if you're not using these, then you're being left behind. If you're not using AI, then you're going to be left behind. You need to use it to create efficiencies for yourself. You can use it to make money for yourself. You can use it to help you in your job, help you code, because that's what it's here for. It is a personal assistant. It's almost like having, an extra set of arms or an extra brain or an extra person that's right there with you. You can use it for many things to create efficiencies for yourself, plan trips, and all of that, guys. So use AI, otherwise you're going to be left behind. And I don't want to, make it sound like it's so terrible or things like that, but AI is going to be replacing the people who don't choose to leverage it. That's just my opinion of it. And that's the reality of it as well, too, because if you're not staying ahead of the technical curve, then you're getting behind it. And before you know it, you will be replaced and you're not going to be making money because you aren't up to date on the latest and greatest technologies like AI. Guys, if you like this sort of video, make sure you hit the like button, If you are new to this channel and you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. You can also find us on other channels like Instagram under the Black Heights Inc., also on Facebook, also on TikTok as well. Guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace.